Hey YouTube, it's Marv. Um, Last video did really well about the Absolution. I made some changes to it because it went so well, and I'm really enjoying it now. I think it feels great, and I really wanted to focus on one part for this video, and that is the 90 to all res. It's pretty simple, and I wanted to kind of show you guys how to do that. So what I did is I got the +1 of maximum all resistance. This is a Searing X-Arc implicit from the new stuff that's out for this league. I went with a Aegis Aurora for the +1 to 5 maximum. I run a level 21 Purity of Ice, and then you get, I think, 20% skill effect or aura effect. Sorry. And then I spec'd into this down here. And that gave me my 90 with Melding of Flesh. Melding of Flesh is really, really fun. And what basically allows you to get to 90 all res. It's just because elemental resistances are capped at your highest maximum elemental resist. So then you just take one and you push it. You can do this with fire resistance as well, I think, with the Rise of the Phoenix. I chose cold because I'm a max block build and Aegis is amazing. I'm running Determination, Vitality, Purity of Ice, and then I have Wrath on Divine Blessing and Life Tap, so I can pop it when I need to for bosses and stuff like that, but I don't really need it very often. But yeah, I swapped out this. It was Unholy Might, now it's increased crit strikes, and then I put in increased crit damage, and that made the damage feel a lot better. Leveling this was really good. Just get all the minion nodes here, minions. And then the biggest quality of life that I did was anoint Deep Thoughts on my necklace. It just helps so much with mana sustain. Mana sustain on this was a pain in the butt. A lot of people were going to get Eldritch Battery, and I didn't want to do that because I wanted the energy shield here for when I block. But besides that, the build feels really good. I'm going to do a quick map to kind of show you. We'll do like a tier 13. Look out. I feel really tanky. Degens are a little bit of a pain in the butt, but not really. And yeah, it just feels good. I think I need Searing Arc. So I'll show you a little map here. Hope everyone's doing well. If you do like these videos, I would appreciate you do the YouTube things, like, subscribe, that kind of fun stuff. So it just takes a second for you to get your minions up, and then once you get them up, you kind of just roll through stuff. I'm using Wave of Conviction with Physical to Lightning as well for more exposure, I guess is the best way to put it. And yeah, I just 20%ed all my gems, so they're still leveling up, but this just feels amazing. Being able to be this tanky and not really have to worry about too much and just roll through maps. I'm on a pre-budget at the moment. The most expensive thing I think I've bought, and I didn't even buy it, I got lucky and got it to drop, was the Aegis Aurora. Last I checked, it was around 2x. Maybe it's dropped a little bit. But if this is something you're wanting to look into do, I would highly suggest it. Melding of Flesh, which is what makes you be able to get to the 90% res, are super cheap. I think I bought mine for like 4C. And yeah, I would just highly suggest play this build. I know a lot of people are going Absolution, and there's a lot of different ways to play it, but this is done a lot of testing on it, and this is the way that I've felt the safest, and also feel like the damage is where it needs to be and everything. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, make sure to leave it in the comments so I can get back to you guys on that. Let's see if I can get through this thing now. You can see, like, I'm not having to use my mana flask very often. And I really, that was like one of the biggest things I wanted to take care of, because I didn't like traveling all the way up to Eldritch Battery, because it feels terrible to have to travel that far, and you're already kind of strapped for points as is. Yeah, it just feels good. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but it does feel pretty tanky. I was able to kill Purifier last night without dying. Did the new bosses today on it. So the damage is there. Takes a few minutes, but it's not that bad. So this boss is going to hurt a little bit because it does do a lot of chaos damage and degen on the ground, but I should be okay. Go ahead and pop our Wrath. Kill all these guys. Let's see. Luckily, we've got a pretty high level of vitality, so it helps a lot, but you can kite back a lot. No big deal. So that's it, guys. If you did like it, do the YouTube stuff. If you have any questions, let me know. I appreciate it, and thanks.